are in trouble. That's fresh folded laundry. You're gonna be trouble. He goes, but it's such good fresh folded laundry. Hi, bud. Hi. Good morning, everyone. You know which cat meows at me the most in the morning now? Like long term, like meow, 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 meow. It's Morris. I have got to get Don out here to help me capture that. He is so happy to see me, and he wiggles his butt, and he's all the talk about his food coming and how long it takes me to get out here in the morning. Everybody's doing good today. Hey, Mart Man. Yeah. So you can feel there's a little more humidity in the air this morning. But it's not horrible out here right now by any stretch. I guess we had some fog overnight. There was a dense fog advisory, but I don't see any now at 9 a.m. Don and I are headed to work on the stilt grass today. So after I get the kitties fed and he gets a couple cups of coffee in him and enjoys a few minutes of his paper, we'll get out here. Just what everybody needs.
So what's that, Sweet Pea?
This guy over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. He came up for his head rub, butt rub, and then he settled down.
That's how Don likes him, settled down.
Settled down, yes. On his side.
What is it, bud? I had to bring you in. You were too close to Tux. You looked trapped. So just chill for 5 or 10 minutes till he goes to sleep, okay? And I'll let you back out. Good morning, Panther. Hi. I saved my extra special boy until right now. Hello. I even got a piece of cheese on there this morning. Don fixed me another egg, hamburger, cheese, onion omelet, and we had a great new cheese, so I put a piece of cheese on your breakfast. Good morning, Gray. How are ya? Here you go. There you go. Good girl. Good morning. Hi, honey. It's going on 11:30. We're getting out here, get busy. Obviously, I'm going to try to pick places in the shade. I was pulling just a little tiny pieces right along in here, and I touched a quarter-sized piece of poison ivy, which I finished pulling out and discarding. So I already have had to go back in and use a scrub brush on my hands one time. I doubt I came into contact with the oil, but you never know. And I have one pin-sized piece on my ring finger of all places, but my finger's not swollen and it really is tiny. So I'm dealing. There he goes. Really saves him a lot of walking when he takes the unicycle out with him. This is where we started. Don's used up a whole 7.5 amp hour battery, and I did in here, especially over by the bird bath. There was a lot of junk in there and stilt grass, so that took a while. And I did all around the outer edge of the grass, which wasn't bad because I clean that every time I mow. And then I did that big spot here at the end of the hill, and I filled the barrel one time. It's been an hour, and I came into contact with several sprigs, my gloves, of poison ivy, so I went in the house and scrubbed my hand with my arms mostly because I had my gloves on, but scrubbed up as best I could with Dawn and got some water. Used the restroom while it was safe to do that, while I knew my hands were clean. And I'm going to go pick another spot now. Don's gone to get a fresh battery and some water and do what he needs to do. I've got on new gloves. Apparently right now I'm down to 2 pair. I really need to pick up a 3-pack at Home Depot or Walmart of something not particularly expensive that I can use. out here. We had done in here the same time we had done out there, like I said, about 2 years ago. And the ferns in there are well established, and there's not a lot of vine. I pulled a little vine out, but I mean, it's really not too bad. Don wanted to walk through there with tall boots and just pull vines for 30 minutes. That would probably touch that area up really nice. You can see across the way over there that Don's been in there and used the weed eater, and there's ferns. I'm sure he'll come back around a little bit and help. I think this small area here I didn't pull the other day. I'm going to pull this. I'm trying to find places that aren't on too much of a hill and that are in the shade that I can be productive. I'm sure Don's been in there quite a good bit and has quite a good bit more to do. It's just not worth pulling it where there's not stuff you don't care about around it. You may have to come and weed eat again, but still. That was one full tarp of stuff.
Yeah, that was quite a load.
Besides pulling, Donna has responsibility of hauling off all of the stuff. So thank you for doing that for me. I really needed to rest while you hauled that off.
Keep my weed pulling girl busy.
Productive, right?
Right, none of this slacking off stuff.
I did all the end of the log here and got down there on the shelf where it's not wet and pulled. There's a couple of big briars on the far bank. My leg split from one side to the other. I sounded like it was a Taekwondo, you know, something. The masters always like for you to be really loud when you're really struggling. It helps to channel the energy. So I followed the Taekwondo teachings. Yeah, not much we can do here except pull it out in big clumps. That's really all we can do. And we're on, you know, we don't start here when we first come out because it's too much in the sun. So this, at the end of our working period, toward the end of it, it's in the shade though. It's 3 p.m. and we're calling it quits. We're both wore out. Don's just on the other side of that tree carrying the last tub up. So we got that whole area pulled and down by the tree, and Don was down in the water, so he did along the bank up to that first clump of trees. We've done good for today. Don's current guesstimate is 2 more days of pulling over here, and I'm gonna say maybe 1 day of weed eating and then maintenance. I need to go up along the garage, where the air conditioner is coming outside there on the side. I think there might be a little, there's definitely wild grapevine, but there might also be a little stilt grass there too. And there he goes. That's the direction he likes to be in. Back to the house. Well, I thought I'd give you a view from the tree house here in the front porch. And you can see where green has been turned to brown. And we're going to keep on working on that spot out there. Some of it's behind the American holly. Some of it you can still see. And, you know, go from there. I'm out here feeding Panther. Just checking in on what's going on the front porch. We're out on our drive. We're up at Walmart. There's 2 midnight silver metallic Tesla X. Yay! That's so cool. Only way it could be better is if they were red. There comes Donnie. He had to be really patient. I was in there a long time tonight. Not on purpose. Just lots of decisions to make. Just checking out the new parking lot over here by Aviator on the Verena side of town. We're on the other side from the side we've shown before, as you can tell by the water tower in the background.
Yeah, I'm thinking those little islands, that's where they're going to put the landscaping. In other words, they leave those little natural, you know, that kind of stuff. But that one manhole cover out there in the gravel right there.
Yep.
That's going to give you an idea about how high it's going to be, I think, because that's that may be above grade, but normally that's pretty level. It's hard to say.
Either that or they've yet to lower them.
Right.
Yep. There's another one over here too. You can't see it where you're sitting from because of the equipment, but there's 2 of those raised manhole covers out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I guess it's a lot more work to put a parking lot in than just, not dig up the grass and throw some asphalt down.
Yep. Apparently they're obviously working on it though.
Yeah.
There's a nice little...
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Conduit.
Where?
Right there. All that's electrical conduit.
There on the end of the straight out?
Well, obviously they're going to put lights.
But it could be lights.
Yeah, but maybe, because remember we put a suggestion to Aviator and said when they put Aviator in, they really needed charging
at Aviator. Yeah. They have a huge parking lot over there.
Yeah. So maybe the city saw those comments, who knows? Or maybe, who knows? We'll find out. Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's a very popular bar here, the Brick. Brick House. What do they call it? The Brick, I swear. That'll be great parking for them. And then the people that live up here in Varina Station won't be towing and mad of everyone over here because they can't, there's not enough parking for Aviator, and it's going to be good, better. I suspect some people still won't want to walk to Aviator from this lot, but they'll just have to get over it.